Hey guys, this is Tauna. Today we have a huge amount of reveals. They've basically revealed all of the special guests now, and I think most of the imagined creatures, I think that we're down to maybe like 4 or 5 that are left, and some of those are going to be the ones that are within the actual precons as well. We've only seen Tamiyo from the precons so far, so there's going to be 3 other ones that are going to be within the other precons. But yeah, I'm incredibly excited about these. It's a really awesome. We'll talk about one issue with them in a second. But before we get into it, make sure you guys do subscribe to all the things the algorithm likes. You know, like the video, share it around, and all that kind of stuff. We are growing crazy strong. I don't know what I should set my next goal at, but you know, we're already up to 3,000 subscribers, so I am pretty excited about all this. All right. So let's get into these. So these are the Imagined Courageous Critters. The Imagined Courageous Critters are going to be collector booster exclusive, which is a shame. You know, you can only get this bonus sheet essentially from the collector boosters, and even then, if you're after a specific one, it's going to be rare. And if you're after, like, you know, getting an anime art for it, even more, it's going to be even rarer. So good luck, I guess. So we've seen some of them already. So we've seen like the Tamiyo and the Nissa here, both, you know, around $5 cards. And then we've also seen the Liliana and Chatterfang. And then we've seen Jace too. All really decent reprints, you know, like, you know, Jace is $19. We got, you know, Chatterfang's obviously going to be very useful. Now there's a lot of more squirrels, as well as just being a decently expensive card already. But they revealed more today. So we've got like Khan, for example. If Khan was to come to Bloomburrow, essentially this is what the kind of bonus sheet is. What would happen if this person came to Bloomburrow? So Khan becomes a tree, apparently. Yeah, decent reprint, usable reprint. Baleful Strix, not so much though. Usable for sure, but not exactly a very well priced card. It's been reprinted a lot lately. Teferi Time Raveler here for a nice reprint, and you know, this is a bird that is, you know, Azorius colors, so you're going to be able to use him in your bird decks too, which is nice. Kaikar here. I'm actually really happy that Kaikar got reprinted. Not that it was a very expensive card, but just in really nice art, because this is going to go bonkers in the actual like bird, the Jeskai precon that's coming out too, because it's all about making 1/1s and stuff, and then he makes 1/1, so it's going to be really good. We've got Quain getting a reprint here too, which will be good for the group hug precon. Like, you can use this art. The normal art of him is cheap as dirt though, so if you want to get that, do that. But you know, you've got fancy art now too. Ishai getting reprinted is very nice, except I think he's the only one in here with partner, which is a shame, because I would have liked to have seen 2 different ones with partner. But at least you'll be able to use him within your bird deck, like, you know, your Azorius bird deck too. We've got the Gitrog monster getting reprinted, and this is probably the only one that I'm like, why did they choose him? Don't get me wrong, it's a nice reprint. And also, I doubt these reprints are really going to affect the prices very much. I don't think they're going to kind of like nuke the prices or anything, kind of like the OTJ bonus sheet is, because they are collector booster exclusive. But yeah, I guess just because he's a frog, he got reprinted. I don't know. Derevi getting reprinted here too, and in an insanely nice art. This is like, I love that art so much. All right, we got Squirrel Mob, we got Gilded Goose. Like, they added in some just kind of chaffy ones in here too, unfortunately. Birds of Paradise, it's a nice reprint, but still meh. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense. There's a nice Birds of Paradise art, right? We've got Ant Queen in here as well, which is another one that I'll question, given the fact that it's just a giant ant. It's an insect. I don't know. As well as being cheap. Like, if it was a like decently priced insect, then it'd be fine. However, an insanely great reprint here is Marrow Nora. This is going to go insanely great in any rat deck, right? Like, you just sack a rat, you create a million more rats, then you sack one of those rats, create a million more rats. My brother was looking at making a rat deck yesterday, and he had this card in there, and I'm like, dude, that card is so expensive. how much you planning on spending on this deck. So maybe this will go down, or maybe he'll just pull it, or maybe I'll pull it and then trade it with him. Who knows? We also got Enquiries in here, another great rat to see a reprint too. Narset getting a reprint as a bird here. Not a very expensive card, but a very useful one, especially, you know, if you've got like a group hug deck or something like that, or a wheel deck. It's bonkers in a wheel deck, right? Like it's actually awful. We've got Luminous Broodmoth here. This is a very nice reprint, $9, like worth a bit. Unfortunately, you know, it is an insect, so it's kind of like, why did you reprint it? But I like seeing the kind of bats kind of here worshipping this Luminous Broodmoth. So I kind of think of it like a like one of the Calamity Beasts or something. All right, so now onto the special guests. There are some nice special guests too. So we've got the Sword of Fire and Ice, which was already revealed as a $40 reprint in here. Very, very nice card. We've got... Sorry, that's my son in the background. He's a bit grumpy. I'm doing a video in the morning. We got Toski getting a nice reprint here at $6.95. Frogmite is a little bit, you know, hit or miss, but it is a very nice art for it. So the thing I like about the fact that, you know, there's some reprints in here that aren't so nice. So like, you know, Frogmite or even Narset, you know, the Gilded Goose, Squirrel Mob, is that they are obviously getting like art that's in universe, and you know, it kind of reminds me of like a included secret lair kind of thing, because they're kind of, you're looking for them for the art more than you're looking for them for the fact that they are, like, you know, valuable reprints. We've got Secluded Courtyard here. That's reprinted in every single precon, well, every single tribal precon. We've got Swords to Plowshares getting reprinted. Ledger Shredder is an insanely great reprint. Same with Rat Colony and Relentless Rats. Both of those are going to be so useful. Everyone's going to be wanting so many Rat Colonies and Relentless Rats, etc., etc. So seeing more reprints of those is really, really nice. Then we've got Kindred Charge in here. Given the fact that there is, you know, a lot of Kindred stuff within the set, right? Like a lot of tribal based, creature type based decks. This is a very nice reprint to see here. I did wish that this did make them non-legendary copies, so it would be able to copy legendaries, but unfortunately not. But Sylvan Tutor is the real winner here. This is insanely great art. This is a very, very nice, great reprint. Also, you know, this art here is the one from the collector boosters, which I'm actually surprised that they're using the art from the collector boosters for a card, but that art was so beautiful that I think that they had to, because it's just amazing. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Let me know down in the comments which of the new special guests or which of the new Imagine Critters you guys are most excited for. As I said, I think there's a few more Imagine Critters cards, given the fact that Tameo is 100, like number 100, and I think there's like 7 more to go. So we'll reveal those when they come out too. I hope you guys had a great day, and goodbye.